So I got this email from Maria Grazia saying, I'm very interested and committed to feminism and I love your work and I would like to do t-shirts. Is this at all possible and could you come to Paris? And I thought it was a hoax. I don't think we answered right away, and then she persistently wrote again. And then when we actually met, we just fell into each other's arms and said, ma sœur, ma sœur. And we spoke as women and as political beings and as artists. Everybody wants t-shirts. Gloria said, please, I need a t-shirt. Jane said, Steinem and Fonda, who serve on the board of the Sisterhood is Global Institute. So everybody is saying, I want a t-shirt, I want a t-shirt. You know, I spend much of my time in refugee camps in Gaza and in the townships of South Africa working with women. So there's a humor and an irony to being at a show with a woman who has influence and power and is the first woman ever to head the house of Dior. You know, the influence of clothes these days in this world is enormous. Whether one likes it or not, it's just enormous. It trickles out and trickles down, so people want to wear what other people want to wear. And when she said she wanted to do the 3 anthology titles, I thought, well, okay, that a t-shirt is better than a button. I'm so glad that the money will be going to the Sisterhood is Global Institute because it's also de Beauvoir's. We co-founded it, and that was generous of her to arrange.
No, sull'altra, su... Links? Sì. Links? Okay.
So often I think the mistake gets made that feminism is a static thing, like a still picture as opposed to a movie, or that feminism is a label. Feminism is really a process. A woman always starts with her own anger surfacing and her acknowledging that she's pissed off. You know? And it's very important that it starts there. But then it has to extend because she gets together with other women. They compare notes and then it begins to be recognition that it's not just a personal problem. That's why years ago I said the personal is political. You know? I mean, there are boundaries between women, of course, of class and age and race and privilege, but I have never known a movement so obsessively dedicated to bridging those differences, to naming them, to struggling over them, to dealing with them. And it's not easy. I mean, it's complex because everybody's an individual, but I'm still hopeful. I'm still very hopeful. And I don't think it's a ethereal hope. I can be very cynical on alternate Wednesdays for 15 minutes and get very depressed and then pull myself together and think, even if the planet is being destroyed and there is no hope, this is the way to go fighting. I can't think of a better way to go out and fighting. So for me, it's always been about saving the world, you know, just that, you know, just that, you know, by Tuesday at such and such time.